Be in the know with unlimited access to IBJ and Inside Indiana Business. Our in-depth coverage of all things business means you'll always be completely in the know. Subscribe for just $1 a week. Get started now at ibj.com/trial offer.
This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Thursday, February 26, 2026. I'm Alex Brown. TaylorMade Golf Co is planning a nearly $60 million expansion of its warehouse and distribution operations in Evansville. The California-based golf equipment manufacturer said it will occupy and equip a new built-to-suit warehouse facility early next year and create up to 50 jobs by the end of 2031. TaylorMade said in a news release that the new space will enable the company to move its current operations under one roof to support increased demand for its products across North America. Eli Lilly and Co on Wednesday unveiled what it calls the most powerful supercomputer owned and operated by a pharmaceutical company. Chief AI Officer Thomas Fuchs says LillyPod will help the company discover and develop drugs at a faster pace.
And we do that by designing small molecules, for example, that will lead to oral medicines, or large molecules, genetic medicines for rare diseases. But we will also use it for manufacturing, to accelerate the processes, how we make medicines, so that we can get medicines out to millions of patients faster.
Lilly teamed up with Silicon Valley-based artificial intelligence chip maker NVIDIA to develop LillyPod. The Indiana Department of Transportation this week announced a work zone initiative aimed at improving the safety of highway workers. Project Greenlight equips workers with Guardian Angel safety lights designed to help motorists identify workers in times of limited visibility. 375 of the flashing green lights will be distributed to highway workers throughout the state. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick, coming to you this week from Northwest Indiana, Jeffersonville, Muncie, South Bend, in downtown Evansville, Terre Haute, Fort Wayne, Richmond, from one of the state's key entrepreneurial and innovation hubs, 16 Tech. Inside Indiana Business, Indiana's business news leader.
The city of Elkhart has launched its new Small Business Resource Guide, aimed at helping entrepreneurs connect with funding sources, mentoring networks, and technical assistance providers across the city and region. It's designed to simplify what can often feel like a fragmented system for small businesses. In a Q&A for our South Bend Elkhart Region Report newsletter, Elkhart Development Services Director Mike Huber said the effort ties into the city's broader economic development strategy.
We understand and recognize like any community, small businesses are the heartbeat and the lifeblood of our communities, right? And so, understanding how we can strengthen and support our existing small businesses and find opportunities for entrepreneurs who want to take risks and get into starting their own small businesses. I mean, Elkhart in particular, I think, is a community. We have a very, very long history of entrepreneurism dating back to musical band instruments, pharmaceuticals, certainly in the RV industry. Lots of folks with a big idea started as a small business and have become, really a significant part of our economic story here in Elkhart. And so we want to make sure that they have an understanding of how they can get support they need to be successful on their journey.
You can read the full Q&A at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Indiana-Michigan Power announced this week it is planning to seek approval to reduce its base rates. The Fort Wayne-based utility said it will make its next base rate case filing with the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission this summer, though it did not say precisely how much of a reduction it is seeking. I&M said the rate decrease is being made possible by the load growth and increased revenue it is receiving from large customers, including data centers. Indiana-Michigan Power serves more than 600,000 customers in Northeast Indiana and Southwest Michigan. Check out the latest episodes of the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now on the IBJ Media app or your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.
Get a behind-the-scenes look at Indiana's most influential leaders. On Business and Beyond, we go beyond titles and resumes to explore the personal stories, pivotal moments, and hard-won lessons that shape Hoosier leadership. Hear from the people driving Indiana forward in their own words. Subscribe and listen wherever you get your podcast or at ibjpodcasts.com.
Your commute just got smarter. Turn drive time into growth time. The IBJ Media Podcast Network gives you front row access to leaders shaping Indiana's economy, culture, and future. No filler, just smart, relevant, local storytelling you won't get anywhere else. Find all of our shows by searching IBJ Media in your podcast app or visit ibjpodcasts.com.